Ladies and gentlemen, Eagles Nation, gather round because if there's one thing we've learned over the years in this electric city of brotherly love, it's that the Philadelphia Eagles don't just win with superstars. They thrive on those gritty, under-the-radar warriors who step up when the spotlight's dimmest. Picture this. It's the first month of the 2025 season, the birds are soaring at 3-1, and while Jalen Hurts is threading needles like a surgeon and Saquon Barkley is bulldozing through defenses, it's three unlikely free agent gems who've got Lincoln Financial Field buzzing louder than a "Fly Eagles Fly" chant after a fourth-quarter comeback. Who are these hidden heroes turning heads? Stick with me, because tonight on Eagles Insider, we're unpacking the three surprising contributors who's already rewriting the script on what it means to be an Eagle in green. Let's kick things off with the main event, folks. Howie Roseman, our mastermind GM who's got a Rolodex of trades thicker than Reggie White's playbook, loves his splashy moves. Remember the whispers about chasing Micah Parsons this summer? Yeah, that almost happened. But Roseman's real magic. Those low-cost, high-impact signings that sharpen the blade. Last year's Super Bowl push, powered in part by bargain bin beasts like Zach Bond and Oren Burks, scraping by on deals under $4 million fast forward to 2025, and bam! Enter Joshua Uche, Zadarius Smith, and Cameron Latu. These guys aren't household names yet, but through 4 weeks, they're the unsung symphony behind Philly's defensive roar and special teams spark. It's the kind of depth that makes the NFC East tremble, especially with those Cowboys lurking like they own the joint. Now, let's dive deep into the star of this show, pass rusher Joshua Uche. At 27, this former second-round steal from Belichick's Patriots tree signed a steal of a one-year pact. Up to $1.9 million, pocket change for a team that dropped 7 figures on wing sauce last tailgate. Uche rolled into Philly as a Bryce Huff replacement, slotted for those sneaky third-down snaps where he could unleash that explosive first step. But hold on to your cheesesteaks, because this guy's been a revelation. Pro Football Focus has him leading the entire Eagles D with an 87.4 overall grade. That's elite, folks, like Brian Dawkins in his prime, flying around like a heat-seeking missile. In just 57 pass rush snaps, he's racked up 10 pressures. For context, Huff, 23 all last year. Oof. Tactically, it's poetry in motion. Uche's undersized at 250 pounds, so Vic Fangio's crew deploys him like a chess piece. Situational havoc on passing downs, but he's holding his own against the run too. 5 stuffs, 0 missed tackles. With Nolan Smith Jr. sidelined on IR, nursing that hamstring tweak from camp, Uche's been the juice injection we craved. Imagine him opposite Josh Sweat in a nickel package, twisting tackles like they're pretzels at Reading Terminal. "Man, I just wanted a shot to prove I belong," Uche told me in a quick huddle chat after the Giants' win. Fictional? Sure, but it feels real, doesn't it? Philly's energy. It's like rocket fuel. These fans don't cheer for names, they roar for effort. And roar they did last Sunday, when Uche's strip sack on Daniel Jones sealed a 27-17 W, sending the Link into that signature green wave. Shifting gears to the veteran anchor, edge Zadarius Smith. At 33, this guy's got more miles than the Schuylkill Expressway at rush hour, but Roseman scooped him up on September 5th for a prove-it deal, $4.25 million guaranteed, basically a vet minimum with upside. We all eyed Azeez Ojulari as the edge depth fix heading into Week 1, but Smith? He's the grizzled sage filling Brandon Graham's massive shoes since BG hung him up in the offseason. 7th on the team in QB pressures with 6, and that's in just 3 games, after shaking off a minor ankle knock. 4 run stuffs to boot, per PFF. This isn't flash, it's fundamentals, the kind that echoes Reggie White's Minister of Defense era, clogging lanes and collapsing pockets. Think about the chess match here, with Jalen Carter anchoring the interior like a human roadblock. Smith's veteran savvy lets him freelance. Stunts, loops, you name it, disrupting rhythm like a DJ scratching a bad remix. In that nail-biter against the Commanders, his pressure forced a Jaden Daniels overthrow that C.J. Gardner-Johnson picked off for 6. Zadarius brings that old-school fire, head coach Nick Sirianni gushed in our imagined presser. He's mentoring the young bucks, telling him, "Play like your legacy's on the line." And in Philly, it always is. Smith's no stranger to pressure, traded mid-seasons before, bounced from Green Bay to Minnesota. But here, he's thriving in the underdog role, much like the 17 squad that shocked the world with that Super Bowl 52 Philly special. Remember Nick Foles? The backup who became legend. Smith's channeling that vibe, stabilizing a D that's allowed just 18 points per game so far. And then, the wild card, the special team spark plug, tight end Cameron Latu. Okay, full disclosure, this 25-year-old third-rounder from the 49ers signed a futures deal back in January, got waived at cutdown day, then yo-yoed to the practice squad before earning his Week 2 call-up. With Dallas Goedert nursing those nagging hammy and knee tweaks, echoes of his injury-plagued 24, Latu stepped up, not as a receiver, but as the glue guy. Just 20 offensive snaps, 0 targets from Hurts yet, but 53 special teams reps over the last 3 games? And a blistering 90.8 PFF grade? That's core special teamer gold, outpacing even the vets. Latu's no prima donna. He's blocking better than Grant Calcaterra, sealing edges on Barkley's outside zones like he's been here since Donovan McNabb's glory days. Offense? Not yet, but if Goedert hits the IR again, and let's pray he doesn't, Latu could morph into that Burks-like riser from last year, sliding from gunner to H-back hybrid. Picture him rumbling on a jet sweep, or sealing the edge for A.J. Brown's jet sweeps that VE torched secondaries for 280 yards already. Cam's got that quiet confidence, a fictional beat reporter quipped to me. He's like the Eagles' version of Rocky, underdog from the streets, punching above his weight. And fans? Oh, they're eating it up. Chants of Latu. Latu! Rippled through Section 140 last week, a nod to that passionate Philly faithful who once booed Santa but now bleed green for the Grinders. Zooming out for some historical spice, this trio embodies Roseman's blueprint: draft the bones, Jalen Carter, Quinyon Mitchell, lock the stars, Hurts extension, Brown's monster deal, and plug the gaps with savvy vets. Compared to 24, the Eagles' D ranked 12th in sacks, now top 5 in pressures, thanks to these ads. Statistically, Uche's efficiency rivals Hasan Reddick's 22 breakout, Smith's run defense echoes Graham's twilight years, hello, 1,200 tackles milestone, and Latu's ST grade? Best on the team since, well, ever tracked. It's the depth that won Super Bowl 52, folks, when Corey Clement and Jay Ajayi tag-teamed the backfield, or when Brandon Brooks pancaked defenders en route to that parade down Broad Street. Rivalries? These moves sting Dallas extra. Parsons dodged a bullet staying put, but with Uche and Smith terrorizing Dak, that Thanksgiving bloodbath could be a rout. Expert takes. Our fictional Eagles oracle, ex-linebacker Chuck Bednarik, okay, a stand-in analyst, says, this D's got that 60s grit reborn. Uche's speed, Smith's smarts, Latu's hustle? Playoff kryptonite for the NFC. Predictions. If they sustain, Philly's eyeing a 12-5 floor, home field in the East, and a deep January run. Maybe avenging that 24 NFC Championship heartbreaker against the Lions. Injuries. Fangio's rotating M. Smart, keeping fresh legs for the stretch. Pop culture tie-in. Issa Rae's spilling tea on her book tour about awkward moments. Kinda like Uche's debut fumble recovery that turned a sure TD into a Philly pick. Awkward? Nah, that's Eagles magic. But hey, Eagles fans, as the leaves turn gold on the Art Museum steps, remember, it's not just the Hurts to Smith lasers or Barkley's 120-yard romps. It's the Uches, Smiths, and Lattice who make this franchise unbreakable. So lace up, hit the link for that Commanders rematch. Wait, no, next up's the Giants again? Double dip the hate. And keep chanting, Fly Eagles Fly, till it echoes to South Philly. This is your host, signing off from the City of Champions. Stay green, stay fierce. We've got wings to earn.